Hello guys and welcome back to another Euro 2024 video. Today I'm going to go a little bit sure on the lineup, on how my team is going to look for the quarterfinals, what's my chip strategy, what I'm looking to do, how I did in the round of 16. We're going to check my rank, we're going to do a provisional transfers. I'm not going to confirm them at least until the deadline stream. So the transfers will be done on the deadline. It will be happening on Friday. It will be around 1 hour before the start of the Spain and Germany kickoff, as I'm at work and I'll have to come back. Before I jump into the lineups and to everything, I want to show my appreciation for you. Thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for communicating with me so well. I have had an amazing experience so far. Let's make it more memorable. If you enjoy seeing me and you want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down if you want to ask anything. If you want to be part of the community, have a chat, come to the deadline. I will be answering all of your questions. We'll prepare the drafts properly and we will have a lot of fun. Now let's talk about my draft from the round of 16. As you can do, I finished on 102 points, and those were the subs that I was doing during the week. Basically everyone that got benched, I put out a player that received more. Players like Rudiger surprised me a lot, 13 points, it is amazing. Costa with a 9-pointer, Ruiz and Williams, I was not expecting a double digits from them both. Gakpo surprised me a lot, I had from 8 matches 3 man of the matches, which was a pretty good score, and I believe I was a little bit robbed from a Spanish man of the match, but yeah, Rodri got it there. The rest, Cancelo only a 6-pointer because of the yellow card. Bruno a 4-pointer. They took a lot of points from him. It could have been better if I went with Pepe and if I was going to perform better during the week. But all in all, I am pretty content because it would have been a way worse if not my deadline stream decisions, which were helped by the viewers. So if you want to be with the great help during the stream, come on the stream and we'll prepare your draft properly. Looking at the leagues, I'm at rank 361, which is an amazing rank. If I remember correctly, I was around 2.1 million after match day 1, and it didn't look very well. I was thinking, oh my god, how I'm going to enter the top 500k, what about top 100 that I set as my goal during the Euros, but at the end I'm in the top 4k basically, and I'm aiming to go higher. My league is with 70 people and I'm on second place. It's pretty tight in the league. Wayne keeps leading the way, 2 points only behind him now. I have had an amazing round of 16. As you can see, Selfie Bomber is behind me on 3 points, Luis is behind me 5 points, and Mart is pretty close, so the league is there to win. If you're not participating yet, don't be afraid to join. There is a league link down in the description. Click it and you'll be part of the league, and we can see how you're doing. You're competing for a free entrance to my paid FPL league, so if you're playing FPL and want to be part of the competition with a prize fund and you're going to be able to win it, don't be afraid to join it. I'm on 295 points, by the way, from the league. I'm for the second time in a row the top performer in the league basically. So overall I did 102 points. I don't see anyone with the same or near my score. Buyu got 93 points, but that's basically it. No one is close to the 100 apart from Broby. Benek is pretty close. Sorry, Benek, nice one. You're on second place here, 98 points. That's an amazing score. Not a lot of players in the 90s, but Benek and I, we had a pretty similar draft and we almost, both of us ended on 100 points. So yeah, I'm hoping to replicate that in the quarterfinals. Speaking about the quarterfinals, my team has some issues. They are not big issues, but I want to address them. So looking at the quarterfinals, let's go here. The player that I want to get rid of for sure is Gay. I'm going to be activating my wildcard in the semifinal. If you have a proper squad with at least 13 or even 12 players that are going to start and you have only 2 or 3 players to replace, I would suggest you keep the wildcard as well. It's a very powerful chip and you'll be able to prepare your draft for the semifinal and then for the final without any doubt. Going now for the wild card means that most of the teams will be damaged and you won't have a proper bench. If you have still own the two chips Limitless and Wildcard, I suggest you activate the Limitless now. I have prepared a Wildcard and Limitless draft for those of you who want to activate the chips. So after watching that video, you can go and tune in for that. So apart from Gay, I want to get rid of Gundogan. Gundogan was rumored to be on penalties. He is not. Havertz is on them, and he has not been playing very offensively. He had a game against so they were playing against Hungary. He did amazingly, but against Denmark, I was not convinced. And against Spain, I believe that they're going to be more careful, and Gundogan won't be as advanced as I expect him. Maybe that's going to be a mistake, but I want to target some other teams. The other player that I want to transfer out is Cancelo, not because that Portugal are not great in defense, but he's not getting the most points. He's most probably not going to get man of the match, and I already have a Portuguese defender being Costa. So against France, I expect them to concede at least one goal, and that goal is going to cost me the clean sheet. Cancelo is not making so many ball recoveries, so it's going to be a 2-3 pointer, which I'm not looking forward to. Now, having the draft, I have some things that I want to address. I own defender from England, I own forward from England. Basically, that's the same from the Dutch team, from the Spanish team, from the German team, from the Portuguese team, and I want to target the other teams that I'm not targeting in defense and offensive. I'm not going to go for Turkish players. I know that Arda Güler is pretty popular and he has been performing well so far, and he's on the cheap spectrum, but I believe Turkey are not going to score goals against the Netherlands. So here is the two ways that I want to address them. So I either go for the Netherlands and buy Ake or Dumfries in defense, and maybe include someone else from their team in defense or in midfield, or just spread my team. And I want to spread the team because yeah, there are 4 games only, but in those 4 games there are 8 teams, and a lot of outcomes are possible, especially in that round. Swiss can be the English team, Turkey can be the Netherlands, and if I have 4 players in defense from the Netherlands, that's going to be awful. So I want to spread the things, and I'm going to go only without the Turkish side, which may be a mistake, but I'm willing to take that risk. I'm going to look at some different scenarios, but the scenario that I have in mind is this. So I will be removing the players that I already mentioned, and I have 18 millions. 18 millions is more than enough to prepare a proper draft, and the first player that is coming in for sure is Jules Koundé. I am too sad that I haven't owned him so far. He has been the most solid player from the French side. He is a man of the match contender. He's doing well on the right. He's not being rotated. He's performing amazingly well. He is getting recoveries. He's joining the attack. I'm suspecting pretty soon for him to have an attacking return, because they have not scored a goal yet, a proper goal, on 2 own goals and a penalty, but I expect them to score pretty soon, and I want to be involved in the assists as well, and I believe Koundé is the right player to add. Only 5 million of a price, that's a bargain in my opinion, and replacing Gay, who I already own Pickford in defense. If Costa does well against France, I'm not putting in Pickford, but I'm most probably predicting that France will beat the Portuguese team by a 1 goal difference, and Costa is going to concede from that, and I will be relying on Pickford, so I will be relying on my English side defender. Then the other team that I want to target is the Swiss team. For me, the Swiss team has been an underdog, and no one has really invested in them, but for sure their players have been delivering, especially this guy in defense, Manuel Akanji. I know that it says only 24 points, but they've kept only 1 clean sheet, and with 1 clean sheet, he hasn't had a score with less than 4 points, which is pretty alright after conceding a goal against Germany. 4 points is a steal, and with another price of 5 million, I believe that guy is a must own in my side. Now I have the Swiss defense, I have the French defense, and now I have the French attack. The only thing that I'm missing here is the Swiss attack, and I'm going to go for a player called Freuler. I have not seen a lot of teams including him, but he has only 1 blank so far. He has provided assists, he's scoring a goal, he's recovering the ball, so he's doing basically everything. I know that from the Swiss team, Vargas is going to be popular, especially after him scoring 14 points, but I don't know, first of all, if he is playing. Most probably he is, because he did so well in the round of 16, and as you can see, he can drop such stinkers. The other player that is pretty popular is Endoy, but he is a forward and I just don't have space for him. If I go for another forward, it's going to be a Spanish guy, Morata or Yamal, but I'm not going to change my forward. So for now, the player that I'm going to be investing in is called Freuler. That leaves me with a lot of money in the bank, so I'm not worried about the budget at all going into the semis and with the wildcard, but my free transfers will be used to utilize the Swiss players and the French defender. If I hear some rumors that someone is injured or someone is not going to play, I'm going to steer away. But if everyone is fit and if I don't have to make any other changes, this is going to be the team. Basically, if we have any other changes in the Spain or the German team from the beginning, because we will have the lineups, I will attack them accordingly, and maybe Gundogan will remain to the side. Maybe I'll have to replace Rudiger or Musiala, but that may change. Maybe I'll have to replace a Spanish midfielder. I don't believe that's going to be the case. So if everything is in motion and everything is turning out great, I believe that this is going to be my lineup. Maybe this will change during the deadline. We don't know, but for now, this is it. About the captaincy option, I am deliberating between Musiala and Mbappe. Most probably captain is going to be Mbappe for the first day, and for the second is between Harry Kane and Cody Gakpo with Virgil van Dijk. I am thinking about going with Virgil. I don't know why, but I expect him to deliver a goal in the next game, because from set pieces, Turkey, yes, they have scored goals, but they're not so solid, in my opinion, on set pieces. And I believe, as them being not so solid on those set pieces, Van Dijk can capitalize and he can provide a goal. So most probably it's going to be Mbappe next to Van Dijk if Mbappe doesn't perform against Portugal. So yeah, for now it's on Musiala. I'm not going to change it, but yeah, you can screenshot this lineup, you can talk about it, you can do whatever you like. But I feel like I'm feeling pretty confident about it. I don't know why, but I expect the Swiss team to do well against England. So Harry Kane may be a waste. I suspect a 0-0 draw and then we go to penalties, or even for the Swiss team to score. I cannot guess that far, but I want to be prepared. I know that Turkey, there is a chance that they score against the Netherlands, but I just cannot own players from every team. If I go and sell maybe Fabian Ruiz or Nick Williams, I believe I'm going to suffer, because both of them are playing all-right. Yeah, Fabian Ruiz is rumored to be playing a little bit more deep because they're facing a midfield of Kroos, Andrich, and Gundogan, which is not an easy task. But the way that the Spanish team has controlled the midfield against Modric, Brozovic, and it was not Rakitic, the other and Kovacic, who are a pretty good, even though it's old, but the German midfield is old. Andrich and Kroos is retiring. Gundogan is over 30. Andrich is over 30, I believe. So yeah, it's not going to be too different in my opinion. Yeah, the Germans are a better side right now, but I believe the Spanish are just a different class, and I want to be invested with three players. If anything goes in a strange direction, I have the wild card, so I can go back and do it like that. I want to check once again the leagues and go for to finish up. I am with 295 and the top player is with 340. The team is looking like that. Does he have chips? I don't know how to check. We have 9 players in common, which is funny, and he has the same score as me, even though we had several different players, but I believe the difference is Costa, and I got Fabian Ruiz, while he has Cancelo, Bellingham. Yeah, there are several differences, but basically we're on a similar team. So he has played all of his... What? Yes. I haven't played. He has played everything in the chip, so I can catch up to him. There are a lot of players around that rank, so around 3,360 players between us, but I believe that I can challenge for that. I will be going now for the top 5k to finish, because I'm in a good position. Let's see if I can finish it. That way, my goal is to see how many players from my league enter the top 100k at the end, which was my initial goal. So let's see how many of you will be able to join me in the high ranks. Basically, that's so 1% of 3.5 million is 35k. Yes, 35k is the 1%. So let's see how many of us can join the 1%. If we're in the top 5%, that's an amazing feat overall as well. So let's aim for the best rankings. If you have, once again, any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. As you can see, I'm so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers, 16 people away. I hope that we will be talking on the next video what I'm going to treat you with after I receive the 1000 subscribers. I'll have to think about it. I have not thought it properly yet, but let's see. We'll discuss it. We'll maybe mention it on the stream. Maybe I'll prepare a separate video only for that. We'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll be discussing everything. Don't be afraid. Come, join, be part of the community. We're having a lot of fun and everyone is friendly. I have met a lot of other content creators in recent times. They have been friendly as well. I hope that they can help you. FPO Tom has helped me a lot, so shout out to him. Go and check him out. He's making pretty good content videos and he's better with the graphics compared to me. I'm more like of a theory guy compared to a graphics guy. I hope you enjoyed that style as well. If you want to see a little bit more different, go and check out his videos as well. He is doing well in the Euros ranking, so good shout out to him. I hope you enjoy it. Tomorrow I'll be coming back with the deadline stream and with the deadline tips video. Be prepared for that. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.